So I got a couple of new 2025 releases from the library, and I'm hoping I can try to bang them out this week. First one, The Ex-Girlfriend Murder Club by Gloria, Chao. I have actually started this. I'm 100 pages in, and I love it so much. This is my first like cozy mystery. I think that that's what this falls under, and I didn't really know if I would like them or not, but I'm actually really enjoying it. It's just a silly fun time. My camera died. It's just a silly fun time, and it's so easy, quick and easy to read. Also, Gloria Chao, the author, has like a little blurb there on the back. This is the cutest thing. I started crying when I read this. She graduated from MIT, then became a dentist before realizing she'd rather spend her days in fictional characters' heads instead of real people's mouths. When she's not writing, you can find her on the curling ice, where she and her husband are world ranked in mixed doubles. Huh? That is so cool. Multi-talented queen. And book number 2 that I got from the library. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. Schwab. I'm so excited for this. Library popping off with the signed edition. Cute. I have just heard like actually amazing things about this, and I can't wait. I've never read anything from Schwab. Lesbian vampires. I'm here for it. I'm immediately here for lesbian anything. I read Lucy Undine by Kirsten White this year, lesbian vampires, and I did enjoy that one. It wasn't like the best thing ever, but what did I rate it? I don't remember. But it was like above average. I did enjoy it. So I'm just so excited for this. You know what this is about already. It's following 3 women, 3 different timelines, I think, and then they might all converge. I don't know. I was just watching Heather McClary's YouTube video, from Heather McClary, and she showed a special edition that she has of this book. The most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I need it. I don't know if it was fairy, I can't remember. I need to go check, but it's probably sold out. Most beautiful edition I've ever seen. Anyways, I'm gonna get started. Continue this, 100 pages in, see how much I can read before work. I have work in like 5 hours. It's a pretty short book, and I'm actually flying through it, so I will update when I get further in. It's now the next day. I got to 51% yesterday after. I read a little bit before work, and I read a couple chapters at work on my breaks. Bam! She's playing. Are you playing? So I'm still having so much fun. I feel like this is probably true for all cozy mysteries. I'm not sure because this is my first one, but you do kind of have to suspend your disbelief. Like, obviously something like this could not happen. Like what's happening with the police right now, the police are finally involved in this. Obviously a man got murdered, but the police work is like crazy. I love it though. Like I'm loving it. If you're able to be like, okay, this is not actually something that would happen, and you're just here for like the fun story, then I think you would really like this. I feel like I forgot to explain the synopsis of the story in my intro, but basically there's this girl named Catherine Hugh. She had this boyfriend named Tucker. She found out he was a cheater basically. And 2 of the girls that he was cheating on her with, 3 of them all meet up and like discover, you know, that the other women, then they find him dead. And now the whole story is kind of like they need to try and make themselves look not guilty, and also try to figure out who actually killed Tucker. Because right now we're headed in the direction where it looks like one of them, at least one of them, is going to be going away for his murder. So I actually have no clue. I don't have any suspects right now. I'm kind of just vibing, like, I have no clue who could have killed him, and I'm here for it. I love it. I'm just having a fun time. So we'll see how much further I can get today. I'm excited. I can't believe I'm loving this so much. Like, I didn't expect to like it this much. I'll update you when I'm further. Page 255 now, out of like 309, but I have to go to work in like an hour. I don't know if I can finish it in time, but I really want to. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish getting ready for work, and then I'm gonna try and read as fast as I possibly can and finish this before I have to go. Amazing news. I finished the Ex-Girlfriend Murder Club yesterday, and 5 stars. I'm not someone who just gives out 5 stars like willy-nilly, but when I finished it, I was just like, it was just such a 5-star feeling. Like, it was cute, funny, and then still like touching. I did not see the ending coming. I did not see the ending coming. Maybe I'm dumb, but like, I was not expecting it. I loved seeing Catherine's relationship with her parents. It didn't come across as a perfect relationship. Like, her parents did stuff that did make her feel upset and like not seen. So it was really interesting seeing her like dealing with that and then towards the end, kind of trying to make a plan to try to better her relationship with her parents. I really like that. And then the friendship that she made with the other two ex-girlfriends, it was so, like, I loved them so much. I really enjoyed it. Today I get to start Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. I am so excited. I feel a little nervous now though because I'm just coming off of a 5-star. I don't know if I should be expecting this to be a 5-star read, but I'm just hearing so many people talk about it and they're loving it. Like they're saying the writing is beautiful and they love the story. So I feel like I'm kind of getting my hopes up and I'm just scared to be disappointed. But I need to read it. Like, it sounds like it's gonna be the perfect book for me. So I'm gonna start that today and we'll see how far in we get. I was just looking online to try and find that special edition that I saw Heather McClary had of Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. And it's the Owl Crate version that I'm obsessed with. That's the dust jacket. Back of the dust jacket. The naked hardcover. Oh my god, I'm so obsessed with this. That's the end paper. And the other ones. Oh my gosh. I am so obsessed. Like, that is gorgeous. And then the dust jacket is also reversible. A white naked hardcover is so cunty. Anyways, wanted to show you that. So, update. I am officially halfway through Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. I think I'm like 51%. I'm on page 277. My thoughts so far, I'm really enjoying it. I feel like on the back of the book, like, it doesn't really say much. It literally just says, 3 young women, their bodies planted in the same soil, their stories tangling like roots. One grows high and one grows deep and one grows wild. and all of them grow teeth. And like the little thing on the inside of the dust jacket, like that doesn't really give you much either. All it kind of like teases is that we're following three women, which I also knew from just hearing other people talk about the book. But we're following three women in different years. That is true, but we start off at the beginning and we get chapters from the perspective of Maria, Lottie, and Alice. Then after getting the initial like first chapter for every girl, like we haven't gotten another chapter from Lottie's perspective since then. So it's just been alternating between like Maria and Alice, which I'm loving. So basically Maria was born in like 1503-ish. We're starting off in 1521, I think. And we get to see her over the span of like hundreds of years. We obviously see her become a vampire. That's not a spoiler. That's the whole point of this book. Lesbian vampires. So we see her become a vampire and then we watch her life across like hundreds of years basically, and kind of how she's dealing with becoming a vampire, companions she meets along the way, relationships she forms, and like how she learns how to live under the radar basically while still getting the blood that she needs. And then Alice's perspective, she was born in 2000-ish, so her storyline is starting in 2019. She's in college. She goes to like a party one night. Her whole storyline at this point has just been her trying to track down this girl that she saw at the party basically. She's also dealing with like the symptoms of being a vampire. She's trying to track down this other girl in hopes that she can like help her out. So I'm really liking it so far. Most of it has been from Maria's perspective, and yeah, it's really good. I'm like so curious as to where it's going. I think that the storylines are like finally starting to converge, and I'm so excited, and I don't know where it's gonna go, like at all, but I'm really liking it. I love a vampire story, I do. And I love all the girls kissing in this, so. I have to finish this, like, by this weekend probably, because I have to return my book to the library. And then, after, I will be buying this. Absolutely, I know I will. It's so good. I'll keep reading, and I will update if anything crazy starts happening. I have 37 pages left of Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. So I'm gonna finish it this morning and let you know what I think. Unfortunately, I don't think this is gonna be a 5 stars, which I'm sad about, but it's still really good. I'll talk more about it once I finish and like have a bit of time to think about what worked and didn't work for me, but still really enjoying it, loving it, and I'm excited to finish. Bones in the Midnight Soil. This was unfortunately not a 5-star read. I don't even think it was a 4. I have to sit on my rating, but I'm thinking like 3.5 maybe. My favorite part of the book was like the first 230 pages. We were going in between basically Maria and Alice's point of views. Maria was in the 1500s and Alice was in 2019. I loved seeing Maria's journey of becoming a vampire and then all of the companions that she made along the way, like lovers and friends, and just what happened over the span of those hundreds of years. Alice was also intriguing to me at this point as well, but it was around 230 pages that the story just started losing traction for me. I couldn't really figure out where the story was gonna go, and I thought that if I kept reading, I would, there would be a payoff, but that just, it felt like it never really came for me. The ending ended up feeling really underwhelming. So after that point of 230 pages, I think it's like 42% or something, Maria ends up becoming so unlikable and you're not rooting for her, which up until that point you are rooting for her. In 1521, she gets to leave her husband and be free, go live her life as a vampire and not be tied down to this man that didn't care about her and who she didn't care about. But after that point, you're just like, oh my god. Maria ends up becoming an unlikable character. Like, within those first 230 pages, you're rooting for her, but after that point, you are not. And everything starts feeling kind of repetitive, I found. She's meeting different companions, and then she's with them for whatever, an extended period of time, but then that's it. Then they all go separate ways for whatever reason. And I know that's probably supposed to relay to the reader, like, it's a really lonely life. Like, that's it. They're cycling through companions, but I just couldn't care about Maria after that point, I feel like, because she had no redeemable qualities that made me want to root for her, even thinking about how she was in the beginning of the book. And then Alice, after this point, like, her story, her story just felt so underdeveloped. We're getting these flashbacks into her childhood and like before she moved to Boston that I think are supposed to make you care about her and like become emotionally attached, but they just did not do that to me. I was just like, get me out of here. I don't want to be in this flashback. Like, I don't really care about her. And I was thinking during these flashbacks, like, what is the point of these? How are these? Like, why do these matter to her life today? And at the end, my conclusion, they did not matter. Her story just didn't feel fully fleshed out, and I never really cared about her that much. Then, you're kind of waiting for all the storylines to like converge and for all these women to like come together in one place and like, I don't know, mean something to each other. But that also, like, that aspect of the story, waiting for them to all come together, once the storylines did converge, it just was underwhelming. I kind of knew it could only end one way. I will say there was a part at the end that surprised me, but that aspect of the plot ended up making the ending that much more underwhelming for me. Upsetting that it's probably only like a 3.5, but I did like V.E. Schwab's writing, so I would try something else from V.E. Schwab, but this one just wasn't it for me. Overall, I would say pretty successful reading vlog though. A 5-star, which I did not think that the Ex-Girlfriend Murder Club was going to be 5 stars, but it was, and I really liked that. That's been one of my favorite books so far this year, honestly. And I still got some lesbian vampire action. There were aspects that I really did still like in that story, so I'm very happy that I read it. I will see you guys in the next one.